Thank you for watching the COVID-19 Ease Back Plan Phase 3 orientation. The following presentation is a summary. For complete details, please refer to the Ease Back Plan Phase 3 document. The purpose of the Holland College COVID-19 Ease Back Plan Phase 3 is to allow the safe and healthy expansion for access to Holland College facilities in preparation for the return of students and faculty for the upcoming 2020-2021 academic year. To be most successful, Ease Back Phase 3 requires all students, employees, and approved individuals to familiarize themselves with the plan and fully participate in order to minimize the transmission risk of COVID-19 within Holland College. The following facilities will be available to approved staff, students, and individuals for Phase 3. Atlantic Police Academy, Center for Applied Science and Technology, Center for Community Engagement, Charlottetown Center, Georgetown Center, Link, Belmont Center, Murphy Center, and Queen Street, the Marine Training Center, Montgomery Hall, President's Office, School Performing Arts, 275 and 281 Kent Street, Summerside Waterfront Campus, Tourism and Culinary Center, West Prince Campus. Note, the Early Years Center, student residences, athletics, and day camps have their own protocols and do not fall under this plan. Ease Back Phase 3 began on Thursday, August 20th, 2020. Exterior doors will be locked at all times and will only be accessible via controlled access to approved students, employees, and other individuals using the Hall Pass proximity card system. Approved individuals, such as prospective students, may be permitted on-site under the guidance of college staff following relevant contact tracing and screening protocols. College employees could invite an external individual or individuals to enter a Holland College facility, provided it is based on an operational need that supports and aligns with college priorities, for example, a contractor or guest speaker. For contact tracing purposes, each student, employee, or approved individual must use their own Hall Pass card to gain entry. Access for approved students, employees, and individuals is meant to be for them alone. Never provide access to a Holland College facility to anyone else. As a preventative measure, Holland College strongly recommends the use of non-medical masks or face coverings in most indoor common spaces on our campuses. Individuals may wish to remove non-medical masks or face coverings in areas where adequate physical distancing of 2 meters or 6 feet can be maintained, such as classrooms, offices, residence rooms, or private work areas. If you are a current student or employee and currently have a Hall Pass, or if you had an active key fob prior to March 13, 2020, to obtain building access, you must, in the case of our Hall Pass card, email hallpassphoto@hollandcollege.com and acknowledge that you have reviewed the COVID-19 Ease Back Plan Phase 3 orientation, Appendix G. Include the 10-digit number on the upper left corner of the back of your card. In the case of a key fob, email hallpassphoto@hollandcollege.com and acknowledge that you have reviewed the COVID-19 Ease Back Plan Phase 3 orientation, Appendix G. Include the number on the fob if it is visible. If not, indicate in the email that the number is not visible for further assistance. You will receive an email when your card or fob has been programmed and is ready for use. You do not need to go to the Hall Pass office for this activation to occur. If you are a current student and do not have a Hall Pass, to obtain building access, you must provide the Hall Pass office with the following: a current, clear photo of yourself in JPEG format, white, smooth background, front view of your face centered in the image, cropped like a passport photo. Your eyes must be open and visible. Wear prescription glasses if you normally do. No filters, hats, sunglasses, shadows, or other people or objects in the photo. Email hallpassphoto@hollandcollege.com using your student ID number as the subject line and include the following information: your full name, your student ID number, your program, your campus or center, your contact phone number and email address, attach your photo, and acknowledge that you have reviewed this COVID-19 Ease Back Plan Phase 3 orientation in the body of the email. If you are an employee and do not have a hall pass or key fob, to obtain building access, you must email hallpassphoto@hollandcollege.com and include the following information: your full name, your position, your program or department, your campus or center, your contact phone number and email address, your employment expiration date if applicable, a current, clear color photo of yourself in JPEG format, white, smooth background, front view of your face centered in the image, cropped like a passport photo. Your eyes must be open and visible. Wear prescription glasses if you normally do. No filters, hats, sunglasses, shadows, or other people or objects in the photo. And acknowledge that you have reviewed this COVID-19 Ease Back Plan Phase 3 orientation, Appendix G, in the body of the email. Note, if an employee may be working alone, a working alone plan must be completed and submitted to their supervisor. This does not need to be submitted to the Hall Pass office. You must successfully pass the following self-assessment for symptoms of COVID-19 every time you enter a college facility. 1. Do you or anyone in your home have any of the following symptoms consistent with COVID-19? New or worsening cough, shortness of breath or difficulty breathing, fever or chills, sore throat, runny nose, sneezing, congestion, headache or muscle aches, unusual fatigue, or acute loss of sense of smell or taste. 2. Are you or anyone in your home currently required to self-isolate? 3. In the last 14 days, have you or anyone in your home been in contact with a person who has a confirmed case of COVID-19? If you do not complete this self-assessment, or if you answer yes to any of these questions, you are not permitted to enter the facility. You must immediately contact your learning manager or supervisor by phone or email. You should perform the formal Prince Edward Island self-assessment tool at www.princeedwardisland.ca for additional guidance. You must self-monitor for symptoms and report to your learning manager or supervisor if you have concerns about possible COVID-19 exposure or have possible symptoms. If you exhibit symptoms for COVID-19, developed a new or worsening cough, shortness of breath or difficulty breathing, fever or chills, sore throat, runny nose, sneezing, congestion, headache or muscle aches, unusual fatigue, acute loss of sense of smell or taste, before arriving at a Holland College facility, do not enter the workplace. After entering a Holland College facility, immediately perform hand hygiene, don a non-medical mask or face covering, leave the workplace, contact your learning manager or supervisor by phone or email, and avoid contact with others. You should call 811 to arrange testing. If symptomatic, you will be required to self-isolate until you have been tested for COVID-19 and a negative result has been confirmed. If the test results are negative for COVID-19, but you remain ill and/or symptomatic, stay home. Whenever possible, respect the physical distancing of others by at least 2 meters or 6 feet. If a work activity or task cannot be reasonably performed with the physical distancing of others by at least 2 meters or 6 feet, a non-medical mask or face covering should be worn. For the safety of all, you must familiarize yourself with and comply with all building signage and directional indicators on floors, in halls, and in stairwells. Room capacity signage. Please respect room capacity signage at all times. Capacity information is posted outside all available academic, assembly, and key common areas, for example, washrooms and elevators. You may not enter a space if your presence would result in exceeding the posted room capacity. Reminders to keep you and others safe are located throughout each facility. On the left, you see an example map of designated entry and exit locations, hand washing locations, hand sanitizer locations, hallway and stairwell directional information, and self-serve surface disinfecting stations. Hallway signs will be in place to help maintain physical distancing. Please be aware of the differences between a two-way zone and a one-way zone. As previously mentioned, hallway signs will be in place to help maintain physical distancing. Please also be aware of the meaning of a yield zone. Stairways in all facilities will be considered either one-way zones or yield zones. Please be aware of which one you are approaching. Wash hands with soap and running water for at least 20 seconds or use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer with at least 60% alcohol content before and after work activity, before and after breaks, before and after touching face, after going to the washroom, and before and after preparing or eating food. Hand washing and hand sanitizing locations are posted on signage throughout our facilities. Enhanced cleaning and disinfecting protocols with an emphasis on high-frequency touchpoints have been implemented. Employees and approved individuals are encouraged to take advantage of self-serve disinfecting products for their personal work areas. Do not share food. Practice respiratory etiquette. Turn your head away from others. Cough or sneeze into tissue, elbow, or sleeve. Never cough or sneeze into your hands. Dispose of used tissues in garbage cans immediately after use. Where possible, students, employees, and approved individuals should utilize only their own tools. If sharing equipment, supplies, or tools, establish a cleaning and disinfecting plan. College vehicles should only have one occupant at a time and should be cleaned and disinfected after use. Holland College strongly recommends the use of non-medical masks or face coverings in most indoor common spaces of our campuses. Individuals may wish to remove non-medical masks or face coverings in areas where adequate physical distancing of 6 feet or 2 meters can be maintained, such as classrooms, offices, residence rooms, or private work areas. Individuals are welcome to wear non-medical masks or face coverings in other spaces and settings, such as outdoors, should they wish to do so, as an added precaution to help keep others safe. Masks should be changed immediately if they become damp or soiled. Wash hands before touching your mask and avoid touching your face while wearing one. Launder reusable face coverings frequently. Holland College has purchased a limited supply of non-medical masks and face coverings for student and staff use. Details on distribution will follow. However, students, staff, and approved individuals are encouraged to bring their own non-medical masks and face coverings where possible. You may be affected by the anxiety and uncertainty created by the COVID-19 situation. We need to support each other and are pleased to offer resources to help. Please download the HC Safe app and visit the support services area or visit www.hollandcollege.com/coronavirus.html for more information. We welcome your questions and or feedback. Please contact us. For students, contact us at student-inquiries@hollandcollege.com. For staff, please contact us at staff.inquiries@hollandcollege.com. Thank you again for watching the COVID-19 Ease Back Plan Phase 3 orientation for Holland College.